Gill gets through the gap and over the ropes. Remarkable bat speed. Nora is now aware of it, as if he wasn't before.
That's in the air. This has got to be out. He couldn't drop it, could he? No, he catches it. They needed that absolutely desperately. And I don't think Gilchrist's going to be very happy with that, the way he played that over. He's hit 2 or 3 in the air, into areas very close to fieldsman, and that there was a mishit pull shot. And the Indians have broken through, much to the delight of all the Indians here.
Good bowling, Ashish Mehra. Good length, the pull shot wasn't really on. Gilchrist will still go for it, we know, but he's forced the issue, and they've got the catch. Gilchrist chastised himself earlier in the over for the miss-hit he nearly produced. 1 for 62.
That one just short outside off stump, and didn't quite bounce as much. He was trying to really get underneath it and heave it away, wasn't he? Just seemed to hit the bat. And what does he do? He smashes a straight 6.
He said plenty this week in the press. He thinks the Indians are intimidated by the fast bowlers now. He's keen to dominate today. He said it, he quoted it, and he's following it up here at the SCG. How massive is that? Ganguly in the foreground. Foreground, no answers. The Australians been right on with him.
That's out, caught behind. Yes, he's got him. That was a huge nick. That's not a great shot from Ponting. He was trying to hit that up onto the Doug Walters stand. Across the line, it was a very big deflection. It was nicely taken as well. So that's a big wicket.
Wicket timing was very obvious in what he was trying to do all innings. It's just 9 balls long, but his defence was very aggressive. His running was fantastic, and now he was looking for a boundary. Patan produced the perfect delivery, a slider outside off. Ponting looking to go down the ground or even to mid-on. The Indians themselves 11.2 overs, 2 for 73 now, but the Aussies not looking to pull back at all.
Damien Martin under a bit of pressure here, out to face the music now. Well, he won't have anything to do with that wide delivery. Yes, and signal wide. Shortened into the gap for 4. And eyeball to eyeball. Yes, these two have had a few little moments together, Hayden and Baton.
And nothing wrong with this bowling. That's where we've suggested you need to bowl to Matthew Hayden in those areas. It wasn't that short. He had to force the cut shot.
Listen, Hayden's winning this battle. He goes down again. Wanders down the pitch towards him. 2 for 83. The 2 for 84, 13 overs bowled, the run rate 6.46. Patan is going to continue. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Onto the back foot, and he's caressed that one through the offside field for 4. Tell you more about it now, Ian Chappell and Richie Bates.
Thanks, Tony. Well, the bowlers are going to feel a little aggrieved on this ground because virtually anything that's hit into the gap is going to go for 4. It's a good shot. Beautiful placement. That brings up to 50 in grand style.
Has gone. That's a superb performance from Matthew Hayden. Been a bit of eyeballing going on out there, but no conversation between the bowlers and Hayden. Just given a few of them a long, hard look and a bit of treatment with the bat.
Bottom edge miss it. Races away, gets it from outside off, bottom edge, past the man at short, fine leg, and doesn't make up 1 centimetre on it.
And, that's into the gap. That's running away down towards the boundary. That's another good shot. So Damien Martin playing that cut shot very well. The timing was impeccable. Placement was perfect.
Martin going okay out there today. He's looked good from the time he came out. Hardly a false stroke, yet he's allowed Matthew Hayden most of the strike. That's a super shot. We'll go, Tony, go.
Yeah, we'll go, right? 2 for 180. Martin on strike, and that's just wide of Gully. Well, it's backward point, really. Martin down the pitch, open.
First movement, a little late, but there's a good stroke from Martin. He's playing very sensibly. He'll now try to push a single to give Hayden the strike.
He's got that to third man, so they'll get one comfortably. Right, so Hayden facing again on 99. 94 deliveries. The field, it'll be interesting to see what they do with the field here. There's no one at mid wicket, which is where he plays that the boundary as well. Left these.
Will be better than this one today. In the circumstances, second final, Australia having won the first one. And away to a good start with Gilchrist, then Gilchrist and Ponting gone. Sea of people and sea of Australian flag. Beautifully done.
This time he's beaten mid-on, Damien Martin. 150 partnership comes up with yet another boundary.
It's all right to have mid-on and mid-off up, but when one of them is Ashish Nehra, you've got a problem because he is not a good fielder. A good fielder would have stopped that. He didn't even get close.
It's well hit, but there's a man there. And hung on to it. Well, Damien Martin will consider himself a bit unlucky. He's hit it straight to Badani in the deep. He's not all that happy with maybe a word or two he got after he played the shot. But that catch ends a fine innings from Damien Martin.
Badani seemed to hang back a little bit for a second, and then in the end he had to dive. It's a well-taken catch. So Damien Martin is on the way. Well caught by Badani, and it's now 3 for 2. Matthew Hayden apologising there. I think he was watching the ball, not concentrating on where the bowler was.
Got him. Big noise. Well, I certainly heard something, but Rudy Kirchen didn't. What's more, the bowler heard something as well. Picked up Damien Martin, caught in the deep. I reckon he's a little unlucky not to have Matthew Hayden to go with it.
Patan was appealing to the umpire. He wasn't just charging down and expecting it to be given out. There's certainly a noise there. Dravid immediately tossed it in the air. Certainly a noise. Dravid was immediate in throwing it in the air. The appeal from Patan was also immediate.
Well, there's big edge on that one. That'll be 4. That's a perfect edge, particularly when you've just come in.
Bowler showing his frustration there, went for the Yorker. Andrew Simons was attempting to belt it through the covers, just got a thick edge on it.
He goes over the top of them. It's well played for Michael Clark. Got a bit of width. Didn't worry about keeping it down.
Well, the bowler can look a little frustrated, but he really only has himself to blame there. Too much width for Michael Clark. Not even a fielder as athletic as Yuvraj can do anything about that one.
He's got that one fine. That's a superb over from Clark and for Australia. 4 for 261. This time it's Simons. Pick a ball from Tendulkar. Just used the pace nicely.
We saw in that TVS Cup final, it was Michael Clark who finished off the Australian innings beautifully.
Right, Murali Kartik, left arm orthodox. He's bowling over the wicket. Well, that's smashed into the gap on the offside as well. A little bit short. Boy, I think we're about to see something extraordinary here. We've already seen Simons together with Gilchrist play a magnificent partnership. ship.